My name is Rafael. I'm from Sweden. I have been here for almost 2.5 years now in Morocco. My difficulties arriving here for the first time was the language, of course. I didn't speak any French or Arabic, so it was really hard in the beginning before I picked up some French. That was the hardest thing by arriving here. I have some of the typical difficulties I had was that I didn't have a car when we got here and have 2 small children I have to take to school, and we couldn't find any buses, so we had to take a taxi every morning, and the difficulties was to try to explain to the taxi driver where I was going and where the school were in Rabat. And the taxi drivers here, very few, I think I only met one that actually spoke English, so it was hard for me to try to explain with signs where the school were. What I most appreciate here in Morocco is the weather, of course, the climate. Even though the winters can be quite humid and cold, but I will have to say the sun and the warmth during spring and summer is really nice. And other things that I really appreciate here in Morocco are of course the people, and interact with them to meet both people living here and foreigners here. Have really been both fun and important when it comes to understanding other culture, I would say. When we came here, my wife is working with the embassy, and I have always been kind of a workaholic person, always keeping busy working, and to come here and doing nothing, meaning not working. I had some other responsibilities, of course, with the children and the house, etc. But mentally, not going to work every day was hard. It was fun maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks. After that, it just becomes really boring, and you need something to do. You have to discipline yourself to have some kind of schedule every day. Otherwise, it gets really, really boring, for me at least. And that was hard. The first month to adapt to not be able to work was really tough mentally. Well, due to not being able to work here and not speaking the language and having adapted and understood some of how everyday life with the culture-wise and everything, it was hard to get a social life here. So what I thought, and they have all these kind of organization or little groups for women that accompany their men abroad when they're men working for embassies or international organization, but I couldn't find any for men. So what I thought was, let's create a group because it had to be more than me that are here, their wife working at some international organization or their wife working for some embassy. So I got in contact with some other people, and I think we were 4 in the beginning, that said that we should try to get a bunch of guys that are in the same situation as we do, and try to have a meetings or lunches or something just for fun, at least once a week, and try to create kind of network and to share thoughts and ideas and tips what to do and where to shop and where to go, etc. But it would be mostly just to have fun and to meet others that share the same kind of life and experience that you do here in Rabat. I'm not quite sure how many we are. I'm guessing just below 20, and I think it has to be at least maybe 14 or 15 different nationalities. And what we do is, well, meet up for lunch every Tuesday, but there's also other activities that we do, like golf, go-karting.